Tell them run it up. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up, flex, I'm down now. Check, no drip, just wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, I'm down now. Check, no drip, just wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry about that. Greetings. We are here in the lab, and this is Ebony Sports Reporters. We got with us Coach Julius Hall and Coach Bernard Brown. How y'all feeling?
Hey,
We're good. You never did change that computer out, did you? I can see.
yeah,
You can't keep
doing great.
that. You got to be obedient, man. You got to be obedient to the process. You know, don't cry.
Coach Bernard Brown got on his glasses. He's not. He's gonna hide the tears. He's gonna hide the tears. And
Yeah.
so
Is he
Coach
breaking
Tish is
up
not.
to YouTube or not?
What did you say? What's
Is
that?
he breaking up?
Yeah, he's breaking up.
He's breaking up real bad. That's what I told you, man. You got to follow. The process got to be followed, brother.
Yeah, he's breaking up.
You wouldn't have that problem if you came in here and you drop all this stuff off. You picked up what you supposed to pick up.
Yeah.
Good Lord have mercy.
There you go. And the doctor told me to wear my blood pressure glasses.
Okay. We will come back to you all. We will come back to you all since we are breaking up.
I mean, you breaking up real bad, but
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
All right.
Yeah, lot going on in the sports world. A whole lot.
Yes, in particular, the Kembe Mutombo passed away.
Yeah.
And Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts on that?
Man, I'm glad I got my glasses on, man. I didn't find out until yesterday on ESPN. I was busy doing something else, man. He's a giant. He's a giant. He was a giant for his country. He was a giant for Denver, the Hawks. I mean, we became good friends. I seen him last year with him and his son at AAU tournament, and it is, man. I'm
don't even knowing him.
Man, I've been knowing Mutombo for about 12 years. Yeah. I really got to know him when his son started playing. And his son is a big guy. His son is a big guy and daughter, and his son came in our AAU tournament for 3 years in a row. Mutombo didn't coach because he didn't know how to coach, but he always waved. You know what I'm saying? Good guy, talk to everybody. Like I say, he's a giant. When he walk in the room, you know it's him. And I didn't really know what happened to him. Then I made a phone call and they told me what he had. But it just came all of a sudden because he looked fine to me last year. So I want to rest in peace to Mutombo and his family, and Atlanta Hawk organization put out a press conference, and man, that one hurt. That one hurt, y'all. That one hurt.
Yeah. So you I heard you earlier say that you and Mutombo and Dominique and somebody else, Purvis or somebody.
Purvis, yeah. When I first met him at I think Jermaine Dupree Club in Atlanta, right across from the hospital where I was working at. Good guy, man. We was laughing our ass off. Matter of fact, that's when he came to Atlanta. When he came to Atlanta, we got from Denver to Atlanta. He
Okay. Oh, Matumbo. Yeah, he
Yeah.
tell me no.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my guy. That was my guy.
And I think not. I'm going off the note. I think a lot of people, man, need to give Purvis Ellis some just due that they ain't giving him, man. He this guy, man. You know, we all raised up together and everything. He's a class act. He gave back. He gave back to wherever he was at. You know. And Dominique, here to say Dominique is Dominique. You know how he is. Dominique is Dominique. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have something special to give some memories to folks with regards to this. And so we'll come up here with regards to the memories. So you see Othello Harrington, you got your boy Pat, you got your boy Alonzo and John Thompson and DK. DK all in the house, all in the house.
John Thompson in the back standing on something?
Thompson was a big joke, ain't it?
He ain't that damn tall.
You don't think even that tall? He might be standing on something.
He ain't taller than Matumbo and Patrick Ewing.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked like he probably be standing on something.
Yeah, he got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were some bad boys, man. Those were some bad boys.
So some things with regards to Dikembe, we got to give some credit to him with regards to his thoughts. He said, in American society, when you succeed for yourself. But in African society, you succeed for your family. People helped me when I grew up. When I grow up, I cannot stop helping people now. Dikembe Mutombo. What's your thoughts on that, Coach Julius Hall?
That is great, and he's absolutely correct. We have some warped values and traditions and a way of life here in this country, and mostly when you're looking at what he said, it really hits home for the African American community because there is no unity. We don't succeed for everybody else. We succeed. We're selfish. We've been built to be selfish. We've been constructed to be selfish, and that's what we are. It's all a me, I world for us. And Mutombo said a mouthful, and you got to have some pride in saying that I do this for my people. You know, I do this for my hood.
Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey, couldn't say it no better. I mean, this guy here, not only he talked the talk, he walked the walk. He walked the walk. He built this beautiful hospital in Africa, gave back. One thing about us, man, us American black folks, we're too damn selfish. We only think about ourselves and what's in their bank account, what you driving, what you living in, man. Is one thing I can say about people from Africa, man. They're very humble, and they love their people. They love their people. You know, their culture is a whole new different culture than our culture. And I don't mind spending my money with them, because the guy with the tire, I don't mind spending because they appreciate it and they show you love. Shit. You spending your money with people that look like us in this cut, man, please, they chew your nose up and they give you bad service, and y'all know what time it is. You know?
Yeah. And that's one of the things that we do, especially when you have the opportunity to give back. You should give back all the time. When you have that opportunity and you've been blessed, and like me, I mean, I don't even want to throw it in, but I do so much in the community, and I give back so much because I'm blessed, and I've been blessed. I've been blessed enough to do a whole lot.
Yeah.
And to give a whole lot. So
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. It's about knowing that you gave, that you got, and that you got enough that you can give somebody else to give them a hand up. It's all about the rise of a community.
Yeah.
And if you won't do that, then all you're doing is being a detriment to that community that you say you love.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And one thing too, Drew, is like I tell people, oh, I've been up here. It's gonna be 44 years I've been up here in Atlanta, Georgia. 44 years. 44 years of just giving. And I feel the reason why I try my best to get back to Savannah and do what I need to do is because when I left it as a boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I raised myself in Atlanta, Georgia as a grown man. So I love Savannah, Georgia, man. That's why I do what I do and say what I, because it's not like home. I came home for 1 year. And you know why I came home for 1 year? I came home for that year, not just to help my sister, but to find Bernard Brown again. Find Bernard Brown again. I found Bernard Brown, and now I can come back to Atlanta, Georgia, and truly enjoy my life, period. It's not like going back home and find yourself and refocus and come on back in the jungle.
Okay, Jamal, you got your technical difficulties out the way?
I don't understand what was happening. That it was like some type of delay was happening, and then it just went out. So I know Xfinity should have gotten our stuff resolved. This is not supposed to be happening. So now we're moving to someone else. Charlie Hustle. Somebody that Bernard Brown's and he sat down and had several drinks with in that ATL area. Charlie Hustle. Pete Rose passed away. So, Coach Julius Hall, your thoughts regards to Charlie Hustle?
Well, I think, I don't know if it was Keith Olbermann that said it, and I concur. Any record book that doesn't have Pete Rose stats in it, that doesn't have the accomplishments of Pete Rose or Barry Bonds, any record book that doesn't have their stats in it is incomplete.
Yes.
Very incomplete. Those guys were just awesome. Barry Bonds with hitting the ball, and Pete Rose with all that he did for the game. Pete Rose was one of the people that I watched when I was coming up, knowing that if I wanted to play baseball, I wanted to be like him. His hustle was out of this world. He on both sides, and whether he was batting or whether he was in the infield. Pete Rose was that guy. And I always thought that the lifetime ban was too much. I understand it, but I think that it's too much, and it shouldn't have never happened. But, you got two legends gone, one in baseball, one in basketball.
Yeah. Coach Bernard Brown, how much did you and Pete drink when he was in Atlanta?
We drunk a lot. We drunk so much that the doctor told me I need to watch my blood pressure. But Pete, man, Pete is the only player that I ever seen play baseball like it was football. Pete Rose, he'll steal the base, and if you there, boy, he gonna run you right over. The play I remember when he was running all the way, and now he had to go to fourth base, and he threw the ball, and when he ran that catcher over, man, Pete Rose back. And Lifetime, man, they did Pete Rose wrong. They should have let that man go in the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Him, Barry, go in the Hall of Fame. It's just, think about the ones you didn't catch. Think about the ones you didn't catch. And now all of a sudden, you can gamble and bet on games. You can do that now. Come on, man. I guarantee you, they're going to put him in the Hall of Fame now since he's gone. That's what they do. That's the people who don't look like us do. Oh, he gone now. We can just put him in there now. Personally, they did him wrong. They did him wrong. He made baseball fun to look at and fun to play.
And one of the things that he did, what was his main thing that he did that everybody admired. He was a hell of a bunter.
Yeah.
He could bunt that ball and drag it down that line, and next thing you know, he on first base.
Yeah.
You know, he was a great bunter.
Yeah.
He can bunt down the side.
Oh yeah. And if you didn't know it, you would think he had on the helmet the way he was taking them out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were scared when he stole the base because they know if the ball is gonna be the ball in him time, he gonna run him over, run him flat over. Yeah. And one thing about what he did in this is that he apologized. He apologized. The man apologized, and they still kept him out.
Yeah. All right. Well, someone else. Again, we shared that Coach Tisha had passing a family member. And so with regards to that, our condolences to Coach Tisha and Coach Fritz with regards to that. And we had another father figure for many people to pass away. Also, John Amos passed away. Also, John Amos. James Evans on Good Times and also Coming to America. So John Amos, Coach Bernard Brown. Now, I'm just waiting on the story now, Coach Bernard Brown, to talk about him and John Amos probably doing some stuff in Atlanta. So I'm just waiting on that story right there.
Story time. You know, I got a story, but I'm telling y'all right now, on a serious note, every story I tell is true because people don't realize Atlanta, the greatest city in the world, chocolate, thunder city, and you meet everybody. It's like people come here, they like level down. You can be bumping heads, and it could be Shaq over here, but he's not Shaq in Atlanta. He was just an ordinary person. Same thing with he brought us good time, great time. I remember when his daughter did that video on him, and he was sick. As a matter of fact, I think he was in Atlanta hospital, and they did a video, I think a couple years ago, and the way his daughter loved him and took care of him, I just hope and pray that our daughters would do the same thing for us if we get like that. And that's flat out being real. He may pass away, but he didn't pass unhappy. His daughter took care of him. Thank you for all the good time coming to America. Thank you for all the smoking cigars and hanging out in the car. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Yeah, thank you.
So, Julius Hall, do you have a Kunta Kinte story, a story with James Evans, you know, Dad and Coming to America? Do you have a story like Coach Bernard Brown?
I was when y'all were calling all the things that he did, but I like him in Roots. He played Toby,
right?
You know, and he I remember that scene where he was telling Master, "Don't sell me, just let me stay." And Lou Gossett Jr. turned around and looked at that. Look at this. But I mean, that was the funniest thing. Those memories you just can't get out your head when Lou Gossett Jr. turned around looking at it. Like, really? Before really became a thing.
Yeah,
Lou Gossett Jr. looked back and said, really?
All right. What we're going to do, this is Ebony Sports Reports with Coach Bernard Brown, Coach
Yes, sir.
Julius Hall. We're going to go to a timeout right now. Timeout. We'll be right back.
Hey there. Are you ready to amplify your voice and embrace your passion? Tune in to Our Black Media Network, where community comes first and every story matters. We're here 24/7, delivering powerful content on everything from financial literacy to the latest in sports and mental health. We are unapologetically real, reflecting the heartbeat of our community with programs that inspire, empower, and drive change. Join us on all major media platforms to celebrate our unique voices and advocate for the change we want to see. With over 50K monthly viewers, our network is your go-to destination for authentic, engaging content. Be a part of the movement. Be a part of the change. Tune in to our Black Media Network today and let your voice be heard.
We are back. This is Ebony Sports Reporters with Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Julius Hall. And so we have some motivation for y'all. We have some motivation for y'all right now. Motivation.
By age 25, you should be old enough to realize this. Most people never understand number 6 until they're 40. 1. Life is 100% better when no one knows anything about you. 2. You shouldn't take advice from people who are not where you want to be in life. 3. Everyone will show you who they are. Just give them time. 4. You need to be smart enough to create your own opportunities. Don't wait for them to come to you. 5. The secret of happiness is freedom. The secret of freedom is courage. In life, you must take action if you want to experience freedom. Lastly, 6. You will always have problems. You will always have some sort of conflict going on in your life. You must learn to enjoy life while still solving them. There is beauty in everything we experience. You just need to adjust your perception. You can either cry in the storm or dance in the rain.
Yeah.
Coach Julius Hall.
I'm still trying to figure out the angle there. There was an angle, I guess. Yeah, so just live your life and play sports while you're doing
it. Coach Bernard Brown, your doctor said you need to be subtle and be smooth. I'm going to take over the other side right now. Never mind. This is not what I thought he would go. Oh my God! I'm not gonna cut you off, Coach Bernard Brown. Go ahead. I got you. The doctor. What the doctor told me? Go ahead. What the doctor told me? The curse them out subtly and smoothly.
There you go. Nah. On a serious note, I agree with everything 1 through 6, and Jewish too. We agree. It's like, man, I'm not putting it on me, but since I'm answering, I never thought in my lifetime that I'll be where I'm at today. Us, Jewish country ass boy from Savannah, Georgia, love our mamas. I don't call West Savannah in the hood. I call it a community. And for me to meet so many people and give so much back, and like you say, Jules, you're right. Sports open the door for me for everything. Meeting people that you never thought you would meet in your whole life. When my wife passed away after 40 years together, man, that just, it kills me. I'm telling you, like, it kills me. And I'm gonna leave this alone. Coach told me, his name is Coach Dixon, and he told me, he said, Coach, embrace what people say about you. Stop being bashers. Stop not taking. Stop being an asshole. Stop. Just embrace your life and embrace what they say and hug them and say thank you. And that's the best advice I ever had in my whole life. And when I did that, I let people in. I let Jules, I let Jamal, I let all y'all in, because I was, And us being athlete like we was, the only thing I thought about is winning championships. That's one right there. That's all I thought about. So I agree with everything that commercial is, and I appreciate you for bringing that up, and I appreciate you giving me time enough to explain myself. And I'm getting emotional, because when I ever get emotional on all my shows, this is what I do, y'all.
Guess what? You ain't about to get emotional right now, because I got something for you. See, God be talking to me, and we got Coach Bernard Brown. I got video of Coach Bernard Brown. Y'all know I be out there searching. I got Coach Bernard Brown right now.
Damn,
Coach
that was
Bernard
Bernard.
Brown.
What's that, you?
That was Bernard, man.
I
told you.
know it.
I told you. I went looking for that video. I
Oh,
think
man.
everybody this Thursday night. We showing everybody Coach Bernard Brown. We got him right here. Damn, Coach Bernard Brown. You didn't think I could find it? I found it.
Boy, that was on the Get Down, Get Funky, Get Loose, man. Drew, that was part of what our 30th anniversary high school. That was it. I was a skinny ass little thing now, boy. I told y'all, boy, I had the moves.
You had the moves.
Boy, you crazy. Hey, leave it to Jesus, boy. That boy there. Woo! That's why I love you, boy. You can't stay mad with this young man here, boy.
So Coach Julius Hall.
Yeah, I mean, the video speaks for itself. It was a great video. It reminds me of Bernard because he loves to dance. You know it was Bernard because the guy was about 6'8". Tall dude there. But he danced, and Bernard got the same moves. And, you know, got to be his cousin. Got to be his African cousin over there.
Yeah, that was recipe. That was Matumbo brother.
Yeah.
So, let y'all know, Coach Julius Hall is trying to escape. He's trying to run up to Atlanta right now. He's trying to get up to Atlanta for the game. He wants to see the Falcons game. But we are holding him here in Savannah right now. We will not allow him to go. Excuse me, it's not me. The Falcons will not allow him to go because we got some footage of Coach Julius Hall this past weekend in Atlanta at the games with the Saints. Coach Julius Hall and his people. This Coach Julius Hall. Now, his wife was not around. This is where he told Coach Bernard Brown he could go up to the nosebleed section with some alcohol, and this is what happened. That's why he's been barred from the stadium.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening.
Ooh, Coach Julius Hall.
That was
huh?
That was at the stadium Sunday?
That was you right there. Yeah, Sunday. The whole world, he's trying to act like he don't know. Ooh. That was him. I got the footage. They're like, I go research and get the footage on them. That was Sunday, him fighting up there, because he told Coach Bernard Brown he could go upstairs or he can go to the bar and all that. That's why he knows about that, Coach Bernard Brown, because that's what he was doing. That's why I was quiet. That's why I didn't say nothing. That's why he had tried to mess up my system so I couldn't show you this right here. That's why both of my systems were going out.
Can we see that again? Can we see that again?
Sir. I will gladly show you again. That's
let me put my glasses on.
I was hoping Coach Tisha and Coach Princeton would have been there, Coach Stud, so they can see the leader of our black media and see what he's doing. Everybody's going to see this.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening.
Woo! Damn!
I'm gonna tell y'all though, I'm really serious. The New Orleans fans are the worst fans in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they are. They're just terrible. I'm serious. They're terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody should act like that. They're acting like these little boys that run around every day shooting each other. Mm-hmm. They are terrible. It was one girl. I mean, we walked down the stage. You go back and look at my video online. You'll see I did about 2 minutes of how they were acting. They were just terrible. I'm talking about absolutely terrible. I don't walk out of games with losing teams because I sit on the opposing side. They were terrible. And this girl, she hollered the whole way down like a man. And, you know, and nobody better not touch her because she wasn't fat. She was big. She was about 6'3", 6'4", and built, you know, and she was, yeah. You know, New Orleans fan, hell, New Orleans grab on, you know, and I'm wondering, what's wrong with him? Me and Tony looking at us saying, well, hey, wait a minute. But listen, they are the worst fans in the world. But somebody's already told me that because I've never seen I've never been to the New Orleans Atlanta game in Atlanta, and they say that they was terrible. That their fans were just bad. They're worse than what I was told. They are. They are.
So that's why you was fighting them.
Yeah, he got disrespect.
Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey, boy, you did a good job. You had on that #1 jersey, and man, whoever you was stumping with that red shirt on, boy, you put a whooping on them. Hey, but I agree with Jules, man. They are the worst fan in history, and not only that, when they home, I went to New Orleans twice, and you got some good ones, you got some bad ones. When you go in New Orleans and you at the traffic light, make sure your doors are locked. Make sure wherever you go, you safe. They are crazy. Trust me. It don't make no sense. And what's so crazy about it, they're not winning. They get like that, and they maybe because they're losing, they maybe because they lose. I don't know. But somebody need to talk to them, man. But Drew, I don't do violence or anything like that. But man, whoo, I got to call that one there, man. That guy who you was beating, trash. He was trash.
Yeah, you got a little besides itself.
Drew, you gave him a wake up call.
No, he didn't wake up till the next day.
I know.
So now, Coach Tisha was going to say this right. Coach Tisha was going to say, but is not Mr. Hall, Coach Julius Hall, a New Orleans Saint fan also? Is he not one? Is he acting like he all innocent? He don't know about. He's one of them. So you see how he's a Falcons fan and a Saints fan, all mixed up in one. That's why he was up there, because it seemed like it was Falcons fighting Falcons, Saints fighting Saints, all fight one another. So again, that's what we want to expose. So
for clarity, for total and absolute clarity, because people crazy out there.
Yeah.
Dude got beat to sleep. So in case he don't know who did that to him, it was not me. Because somebody showed and say, hey, we see the guy who did it. And this way he has. No, don't send the looking for me. I waiting on me to walk out the door. Oh, no, it was not me.
Yeah.
Straight now.
Okay. Well, again, to everyone out there, we have permission. We have consent form, waiver forms from Julius Hall family, from his family members, from guardians and custodians. And so just like you saw him at the stadium, we're now going to show you another one of his grandchildren. Julius Hall, another one of his grandchildren. We have permission to show it. So, Coach Bernard Brown, what do you think about his grandchildren? Well, another one of his grandchildren.
Very impressed. Very impressed, man.
Best athlete in the family.
And a Rainbow Coalition. I mean, he was agent. So, hey, he it's some good blood in Julius Hall system. And we want to clarify this here. That was not Julius Hall, because he go to New Orleans in November, and we want to make sure that was not him.
That's right. That's right. Jamal ain't there this year to protect me. So.
Well, I'm not sure. You all know our research and get the videos of these people at different time points in their lives, present and in the past. So I'm going to let you know our information is accurate. Coach Julius Hall, your grandchild.
I got one like that. And he loves to jump on everything. Well, both of them love to jump on, but these boys here, they want to jump on everything. I got one boy, he jumped on yesterday he come over here. Mama just dropped him off for an hour so they could see granddad and grandma. This boy gets on a little small table, jumping on it like it's a trampoline. You know, grandma tore his ass up, right? He done broke it. Oh, Lord, I tell you.
Okay. So we got 2 videos, and this is tied to a game akin to a championship game. So again, it goes to show you what can happen. We got to honor one of them, but it gets, when you get a little too excited, a little too. That was UGA. That was UGA. They thought something. They thought they had it, but we got something for you. The youngest player in major college football, the youngest player, 17 years old. 17 years old.
Ryan Williams, the prodigy, the youngest player in major college football for the game.
I get another low. My main bitch tryna leave.
17 years old, on top of the world.
And I know these niggas be happy if I let you roll. Got me walking on the thin line on my tippy toes. Man, that shit crazy, different city with some different hoes.
Man, my goodness, wide open. Ryan Williams, the true freshman.
I like a pot on the stove, yellow AP on all of my hoes. I like when that wet on the toes. Picture me riding around in that rose. I put some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Feeling that kind of lane, what you
You're a bad boy.
So UGA celebrated. What was your thoughts at the time, Coach Julius Hall, and then what was your thoughts at the very end of the game? Bama and UGA. So what I had to go and say this, I gotta do this right now. And on America After Dark, I had said, did you see Bama? I had said that on America After Dark. But go ahead, Coach Julius Hall.
It wasn't but one person I think picked Georgia, and it wasn't me and you. That's on this photo on the screen now. It wasn't me and you. It was one person. I knew Georgia couldn't beat them. Just the rich history of going to Alabama. You going in Alabama. Now Georgia did a great comeback. It was an awesome game. I didn't think they were even going to come back. They played so sloppy. The quarterback was acting like he bet on Alabama. Probably with a Rose investigation. But they came back in the end. Bama they done ran out of gas, and Georgia just took over and came back and took the lead. But they gave them too much time. I knew Georgia couldn't win that game. They gave them too much time. And I said they're gonna put one more good shot into winning this game, and that's what they did. They won the game. I'm a Georgia fan. I want Georgia to beat Alabama every time. But that particular time, I knew that Georgia couldn't beat them people. The line was low at 2, and I knew Georgia done fell from number 1 to number 2. Then Texas is the team to beat now. So, but Texas has got to understand they're in the SEC now, right?
Yeah.
They fit to get a rude awakening when they go to a team that not supposed to beat them, like Kentucky or something, and realize that Kentucky go beat them. You know what I'm saying? They'll get a rude awakening because in the SEC they play ball, and anybody can beat anybody on any given day.
Yeah.
Well, last year Texas went to Alabama and they beat Alabama, and they played something similar to the Alabama fans. The Alabama fans then came back with the racial epithets and other stuff like that. So when we looked at that, it's like, oh, Georgia's UGA is doing like what Texas did last year. And Coach Bernard Brown, what was your thoughts when that happened, and then when the final outcome occurred?
Man, first of all, I called Joe Biden when they was down 28-0. I said, man, send the National Guard to Alabama because Georgia, they didn't pick Georgia up. And then I went, and it was like, man, Georgia came back. And then you did, Jamal. You said it laying in your bed with whoever you was laying with. You couldn't see it, You call it Alabama. You call it Drew. Whoever's in there, I'm gonna leave that alone. Hey, doctor took my blood pressure. And he told me to what, Jamal?
Curse them out subtly and smoothly.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, that was a great day. That was a great game, man. That number 2, man. He they can play. But I'm gonna say this here. I will see you in December at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the SEC Championship, Georgia and Alabama rematch. Then we'll get you there. It's a neutral. We'll get you there.
All right. What we're going to do, we're going to take another break. This is Ebony Sports Reporters with Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Julius Hall. We're going to come back. We're going to have another video, but we're going to get into the NFL talk. For these two right here, I think I need to show them, let them see this video right here. But we're going to take a timeout right now.
Need your garments cleaned with care and with a professional touch? Then bring them to One Price Cleaners in Garden City at the Old Farmers Market on Highway 80. Service you can count on.
Hello, I'm Richard Coleman, and I'm running for the office of Sheriff of Chatham County. And when I'm elected, I promise to inspect what I expect. Chatham County, it's time for a change, and that change is me, Richard Coleman.
We're back. Ebony Sports Reporters with Coach Julius Hall, Coach Bernard Brown. We say support our sponsors, Davis Johnson Bozeman Law Firm, offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. Kim's Cafe, 714 MLK Jr. Boulevard. Sep Food and Gas, don't ride by, stop by on Styles and Gwinnett Streets in Savannah, Georgia. And One Price Cleaners located in the Farmers Market in Garden City on Highway 80. And so again, like I said, this is something for these two right here and for some of y'all out there. The Colts cheerleaders punt return. So what's your thoughts on that, Coach Julius Hall?
A couple of them girls. They don't need to be returning no punts. They don't need to be. They got one. Two of them ain't had no hands at all. Sticky hands. Good Lord.
Oh Lord.
Freezing up. You got two aliens. See, I don't believe in them, but I keep trying to tell y'all about these aliens. Y'all don't believe in them. Aliens exist. Look how he's smiling right there and he's sad right there. That is the person that cloned him. Y'all don't understand it. Aliens.
That's alien.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, right here, revealed right here on Ebony Sports Reporters. Yeah. What the day is? Thursday, October the 3rd. Halloween coming up. Halloween on the 31st this year.
Woo. Man, I had a wake-up call with the coach. Go ahead, Jamal.
No, I was going Coach Bernard Brown.
Yeah. I had a wake-up call with the coach cheerleaders. Man, did y'all see that one? The first one caught the ball and did a split. Whoo, Lord. Man, my pressure went up. My pressure went up. And then little Becky. Did you see Becky? Caught that ball with those light blue, nice, beautiful light blue Tucker Wolverine color tights on. And then ran around with all that ass. Hey, those are the two I see right now. Hey, that was a wake-up call. Pressure. Whew. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Okay. Okay, I'm okay. And that's what the doctor told me. The doctor said, Bernard, you look good. You're going to live till you're 100. He said, but if you continue to mess with the young girls, I will see you back here 6 weeks from now.
He's going to see you back here 6 weeks from now. Did I say it out loud?
Woosah. Okay, I'm okay now. I had a moment. Damn, that girl. Becky, what the hell? Becky was drinking. Y'all got to get to her. Becky was fine, boy. Woo. Man, I'm going to is the Colts coming to Atlanta? I got to go to them. Book a ticket. Jamal, book that ticket, please.
Will do.
We got you booked. We got you booked.
I appreciate it.
They're waiting on you.
I know it. Man, don't show no more video like that again tonight, man. I'm going to have a heart attack, boy. Oh, Lord.
MLB playoffs. Who's going to make it out this round? Coach Bernard Brown.
You say Major League Baseball, right? Because you cutting up.
Real bad.
Yeah, Major League Baseball.
But you know what? I'm going to say this here. You know who I'm surprised, man? I'm surprised to the Yankees. I mean, the Yankees. Yankees, man, they won the division. I don't know if Atlanta had to play New York to go that last 2 wild card spot. So I don't know. I didn't know who won that. I think if they split, it would have been New York and the Atlanta. So I'm going with just to win it all. I'm going with the Yankees. I'm going with I think the Yankees gonna play some good ball. And if the Yankees meet up with Houston, I don't think the Yankees can beat them. With the National League, I think the Dodgers. I think they got too much for anybody in the National League. I think the Dodgers got too much. This boy, what 53 home runs, 53 stolen bases, the most ever in Major League Baseball, right, Drew? If I sound correct.
I don't know. For 50-50, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But not the most stolen bases by itself, and not the most home runs by itself.
Who stole more and who
And you got some people with 70 stolen bases.
Oh, okay. But this is first time in this season, somebody in one season.
What's the record for stolen bases?
Well, now what it said, they were saying that this 50-50 club, they're saying that's something that was just got created. That's not to say it's significant thing, and that, but you have had other players that have gone because they're going to try to showcase that. They say for a new generation of folks, but then you got Ricky Henderson and all them. Again, who done more. So, but again, that 50-50, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's a bad boy, man. That's the only, Japanese or whatever he is. That's the best player I've seen came from over there. That boy is bad. He must see TV.
Yeah, you had Ricky Henderson in 1982 stole 130 bases in 1982. 130.
Damn. Every
time he got on base, he ran.
Well, hey, was he running for the policeman?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he was out there in Oakland probably, so
I know
they were chasing.
That was a good one, boy.
Nobody ever break that, ever.
Nah. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Unless one of the YSL boys get out of jail and
You know, Ricky Henderson is the only player that ever get 1,000 stolen bases. Only player ever to get 1,000 stolen bases. He got 1,406 stolen bases over his career. 1,406.
Ooh.
That's
Man.
a lot of stolen bases.
Yeah.
And well, I was gonna say that I wasn't gonna do this because I had held off on this right here, and this might be trauma because again, the Braves fans, they won over 100 games last year, and this time they did not win 100 games, so people are concerned. So we're gonna give you a throwback right now with regard to that. Someone else.
He would rather give up a 1 run or a stolen base at this point than have a big inning. He knows he's right into the heart of a very powerful lineup.
He goes, the pitch is strike 3, and the throw is not in time. So Vizquel gone on strikes, but Lofton picks up a stolen base, and the Indians have a runner at second with 1 out. Lofton goes, the pitch is low, the throw is not in time. The throw is right there, but Kenny Lofton steals third. So Lofton, who set the tone clearly the other night at the Kingdome, is setting the tone in Game 1 of the World Series in the first inning.
So, for Braves fan, that was kind of traumatizing, Kenny Lofton. And so that was something to talk about with regard to Shohei. People like say you got Kenny Lofton, Tim Raines, and again you got Ricky, all of them. So yeah, so I just throw that out there. Coach Julius Hall, Braves fans, what's your thoughts, Coach Julius Hall?
Well, shit, I think he stole home too.
Yeah.
And then when he left out the game, he stole somebody's girlfriend.
I know it. And went to Magic City with him.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen, man, these people back then, base stealing was art. You know, you can get away with they done changed the pitching up now, which is good for shortening the game. But you only got like 30 seconds to throw that ball down there. You don't get it, and that's a ball. You know, so yeah. Stealing with Otis Nixon and all them back then.
All right. So NFL roundup. Who should be concerned right now, Coach Julius Hall? Who should be concerned?
Did Bernard talk about the stealing bases?
I don't know. I think he skipped me. I think that lady stood behind him who was in bed with Sad. So
he was talking about Shohei. So that's why I just want to throw something. I was just throwing it out there. So that was just because we have a lot of stuff in our repository. So I just want that's what I was doing. So that was yeah.
Okay, I got you. What you asked me just now?
That was like a little transition just to show, like, hey.
Yeah, I let him go, Drew. Because he's the doctor assistant. He keep my pressure down. It's okay.
Oh no, because that wasn't one. That was just something. That was a little throwback thing. I like just gonna say, like, Braves fans might be traumatized by what's happening because they remember what Kenny did to him in the World Series, especially with Mad Dog throwing the ball. But then, because Brennan Brown, go talk about that time period. Even though the Braves did win, but what was your feeling? Like, you go back. What were your thoughts with regards to that?
Story time. I was at that game. We was in the 755 club with Hank Aaron, all of them. That's what we do back there. But y'all forget about Ken Griffey Jr. He that was a bad boy too, stealing. Yeah, it just bring back a lot of memories, man. This little beautiful little thing was in the 755. She had this nice, beautiful nipples. Oh, I'm sorry, I had about wrong show. Wrong show. I'm sorry. Carry on.
NFL roundup. Coach Julius Hall.
NFL.
Who should be concerned?
I am very, 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 very concerned about the several teams. Cleveland, Buffalo, Atlanta seems like they're going to be okay. The Jets are who we thought they were. Tisha and Fritz. The Jets are who we thought they were. You go to the game and they lose. Fritz at the game and they lose. It was raining, but he's gonna say it was raining. That's why they beat us. But you got to remember the other team played in the rain also. So. But yeah, you got some teams that are just surprising that can't win a game, and so we got to be on the lookout. They are who we thought they were. You got your boy in Minnesota. He done revived his whole career. Mm-hmm. He got them now. If he can win 4 more, they're gonna be saying some stuff about that. 4 more, win 4 more.
Yeah.
In a row. So yeah. That's my take.
Coach Bernard Brown.
I got 2 teams, man. New Orleans had a wake-up call. First 2 games, they scored 97 points in 2 games. Last 2 games, they scored 9. They ain't scored on 97, 9. They're in trouble. They like what you say, do they are who they are. My biggest thing that I'm concerned is the Philadelphia Eagles. Hurts ain't playing. He turning over the ball. He not running. You can see in Shawsky Bartlett, whatever his name, you can see it in his face, the frustration. They need to bench Hurts. They need to bench him. And if they lose again, 1 more game, they need to fire that coach. I don't know what's going on with Brotherly Love City. They booed Santa Claus. So y'all ass ain't got a chance. Trash. They booed Santa Claus. So if you don't win this week, Hurts getting benched, coach getting fired, and they're in trouble. Brotherly Love is in trouble. Trust me. So y'all go ahead and get your Christmas gift together, because and this is serious. They're in trouble, man. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way Hurts. He is who he is, right, Drew? Hey, it's some trouble. It's trouble. If you boo Santa Claus, just imagine what they're gonna boo to y'all ass. Santa Claus. He the one bring the chimney gift, right? Holla. I had a moment, y'all. Go ahead on. Hey, my pressure down is 121 over 30. I'm good now.
30?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Jamal, if it's 30, he dead.
Low blood, super low blood pressure. Okay. All right. We'll go to, again, people are saying not surprising, but some people are saying surprising.
And there's the great Doug Williams, who has been an influence.
That's Jaden Daniels and also Doug Williams. And Jaden is leading the Washington Commanders. And some are saying this is reminiscent of C.J. Stroud, what he did last year with the Texans and what he's doing this year with the Texans. And so what's your thoughts? Do you see the same pathway for these 2 quarterbacks? That is going to be something in the future also. Some are going to say that Jaden played in 50 games, so he has that experience from college. He played in 50 games as a quarterback in college, so that has helped him. So with regard to that, so what's your thoughts with regard to Jaden Daniels, C.J. Stroud, and also this honor that Jaden's been showering much respect to Doug Williams, Coach Bernard Brown?
Hey, this brother hit the best quarterback that came out of LSU. Not Joe Burrow, just the best quarterback came out of LSU. This boy playing in the system, and he playing it right. You got Doug Williams there in his ear. And don't forget now, you got the ex-defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. He's coaching his ass off. He's coaching. You got to give him credit. He's coaching. They're winning. They are guaranteed they will win the AFC East the one that Dallas Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Giants. Washington will win their division, period, hands down. What they 4-0, right? Hey,
Washington not 4-0.
Washington, they 4-0, right?
3-1. They lost their first game.
3-1.
Oh, 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. Now we had to get it 4-0. You might as well take that one, put a 0 right there. You know, but he playing some good ball. He reading, he checking down. He playing better than damn 189 million man, Jules, that you seen last week.
That's your man. I don't like the Falcons. They're not loyal.
You just love to go to the game, Drew?
Huh?
You just love to go to the game and
I just like the atmosphere.
And beat people up?
I'll be there Thursday when they play Tampa Bay. Me and my next door neighbor. Jamal going in a couple of weeks, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. He got to pick a game. He might can't get out of town, but that girl who was in the bed with him on your show.
Yeah.
I didn't go.
And I found out who it was, Drew. Guess who it was?
Oh.
Cozy TV.
That's a separate show, Coach Julius Hall.
What was the question? I'm confused now.
Jaden Daniels, C.J. Stroud.
Jaden Daniels and C.J. Stroud.
Jaden, again, Jaden paying homage.
Yeah, these guys are the future of the NFL. Just like Anthony Edwards and your boy down in Memphis is for in the NBA. So him and John Morant, they're the future of the NBA. These boys are the future of the NFL, along with Fields and a couple of the other young boys. I don't know where. I didn't never think that Bryce Young had that prototype quarterback in him when he was at Alabama. I didn't think he was that tight. I didn't think he was ever that guy. I'm serious. Now he might go somewhere else and excel because it's the system sometimes. He might go to Dallas and be an all-star. You know what I'm saying? Then you get Dak up out of there. Dak is playing, I don't know, Dak playing like Michael Jordan used to say, don't have sex before before the game. Dak ain't listening. Dak having sex before, after, and I think he's getting some during halftime.
I know. That's a lot, boy. I
don't know what the hell wrong with Dak. Y'all see the passes he throwing?
Man,
this is terrible.
I know it. He need to put some Viagra in his arm.
Shit, so do he needs something.
Man, whew.
We're gonna move on. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, because Fruits ain't gonna like that. Yeah.
Said, quote, they wanted me to come in, be myself, bring the joy back to football for guys who weren't having as much fun. It's funny because you've made this environment for me very stressful up here in the booth, so I understand where he's coming from.
Do you feel it?
No.
Feel the stress? No. Well, I was going to say, I thought stressful was not having Super Bowl rings. So there was a mindset of a champion that I took to work every day. This wasn't daycare. If I wanted to have fun, I was going to go to Disneyland with my kids.
Yeah, so as you were saying, go ahead. That's you feel like I feel like there's more in there to say.
There's a way to approach this game, and it's that with the right mindset and try to push each other outside of our comfort zone. And great teammates do that. You come in, I have someone like Gronkowski, I have someone like Evans. There's high expectations for us. We got to make sure we go out there and deliver.
The competitive juice is still flowing.
Still in there.
I love
no
it.
apologies.
Tom Brady, giving perspective. Baker Mayfield made a statement about having fun. Tom Brady said, hey, I thought it was about winning championships, winning Super Bowls. And so what's your thoughts on that, Coach Julius Hall, if you can be serious right now?
Well, Tom Brady got to realize everybody can't win Super Bowls. Some people are there to have fun. Some people are there to play the game. Some people there to be competitive. They're not on the teams to win Super Bowls. You don't have a good defense or you don't have a good offense, then you ain't gonna win Super Bowls. So it's a team effort. So Mayfield might be in the position. I always liked Baker because Baker played with all he had. I don't know, y'all watching him in college. Baker Mayfield played, he left it on the field. And that's what I always liked about him. Baker Mayfield didn't get to start playing bad until he started doing all those commercials. Y'all notice that every time they get these quarterbacks these big raises, they all start playing like garbage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Tom Brady is right to a certain extent. You come to win Super Bowls. That's what your goal is. And anything that you do, you're trying to be the best. But I like Baker Mayfield. Atlanta gonna catch hell with Baker Mayfield Thursday night because Baker will get outside the pocket. He will run. He will do what he has to do to win the game. And I'll be the only reason I'm gonna be there rooting for Atlanta is because my next door neighbor going with me, and he's from Tampa Bay, and he's a Tampa Bay fan, and I don't want to hear all the way back home with him saying, "Buck them up, buck them up." Well, I ain't gonna have that, so I'm gonna be right there rooting for the Falcons all hard as I can root for them. What?
Well, I'm going to say this right here. I know that you all said that it was choppy with myself, but also with you all, there's been delays and choppiness also. So I think that it's probably the system, the StreamYard or something, because we've had other experience before when we try to say it was one person, when in fact it was a system. So it has been getting choppy with regards to you all, that this has been happening several times and a delay. So, Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regards to Tom Brady's thoughts on what he was saying tied to Baker Mayfield?
You play to win the game. You play to win the game. You don't, and I don't know, but you don't play to have fun. You play to win Super Bowls. You play to win championships. You play to win championship. Okay, yeah, you having fun. You have fun when you do the commercial, like Drew said. You having fun because you got a $100 million contract, whatever. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But if you ain't winning no championship, and it don't make no sense. I mean, I'm not coaching to have fun. I'm coaching to win. I'm coaching to win some championships. So I agree with everything Tom Brady said. Totally agree. Tom Brady that boy looking good and tall in Hollywood and get these commercials and stuff. But I agree 100% with Tom Brady. And I think when Baker Mayfield come to Atlanta on Thursday night, he definitely will get a wake-up call because the Falcon defense is playing some ball. The Falcon defense plays some ball. They got two all-pro, one safety, one defensive back, and you know Mayfield can't throw the ball. So, Drew, see you Thursday night, bro.
You need to come on to the game.
Okay, $40.
Yeah, they got some $35, $40 tickets. They ain't gonna be full. The people next to me might not even come.
There you go. And I'm coming there, sit next to you.
Yeah, come on.
All right. I'll be there.
Yeah, they go on Ticketmaster, ticket, whatever the name of that thing is. Get you and Jamar 2 tickets.
Yeah. Last time I went to the Falcon game, you put me out though.
You get put out everywhere. Just don't cry.
Okay, we will move on. We'll move on to someone. This is an athlete with a perspective. This is an athlete. Russell Westbrook. I want to be a billionaire, shooting for $1 billion net worth with non-sexy businesses. So Russell's saying he's looking at investments. That's what he's looking at doing. He wants investments.
But you need to be calling.
That's why, again, non-sexy businesses. Coach Bernard Brown.
You know what? The little young fella, I'm proud of him, man. He probably need to focus on his business because his game is definitely gone. So, I mean, that's good motivation. $1 billion. Tell him to come and invest in our Black Media Network when he get there. We're gonna be okay. $1 billion. He want to be a billionaire. Damn, Jew. Me too. Shit, me too.
Well, he got the head start on everybody, Bernard. He got a big head start. He made over.
And
Greg Jamal.
I was gonna say we're gonna skip over Coach Julius Hall with regard to this since he yelled out. But go ahead, Coach Julius Hall. Go ahead.
Listen, I admire what he's thinking, and that's how all of them need to be thinking. Because once they become those billionaires, they need to give back a whole lot of it. You know, if you did what you did to become a billionaire, you can make somebody else rich also. So take somebody else with you. I wish every athlete had that same mindset. Puffy was a billionaire, but all he wanted to do was party. You know, you got to party with a purpose. You can't party without a purpose. Party with a purpose. And that's what he was doing. And then Russell Westbrook will take that money instead of spending $250,000 on a party, or $300,000, $400,000 on a party. Go build your 5 apartments over there that you can say, okay, well, that's generational wealth for my family. Go start this business over here. Come invest in our Black Media Network and build this platform up to where it could be worldwide. You know, it's a whole lot that people could do with their money, but they'd rather have a party and pop champagne bottles. You know.
Yeah, and baby all in bulldozer. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So, and this is something that has no Caitlin Clark. Liberty versus Aces. 2 million viewers. Set a record. Coach Julius Hall.
That's because the Liberty and the Aces are 2 of the better teams in the league this year, and everybody wants to see it. You can thank Caitlin and you can thank Angel Reese, but these other girls got the get seen also. Everybody started watching because of them, and then they saw these other girls who were playing at a higher level than them. And so they say, God, why are they talking about these girls when these girls here playing so good? You know what I'm saying? So everybody's seeing that this is an elite league. And especially after they won, the Americans won the Olympics, then you're looking at it and saying, hey, our girls basketball are superb. So let's support it. And the same thing we need to do when you're locally. You need to support the teams locally, like everybody need to go and support Savannah State College. Shameless plug.
Yeah. Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey, well said, man. These girls, it's like this here, man. What, 2.9 million views? It's like those girls, the Ace, you know, with AJ, and then you got the other one, Liberty, with Brittany. They set the foundation. It's like this. They baked the cake. Angela Reed and Caitlin Clark put the icing on the cake. Everybody watching. And my thing is this, I thought New York and the Aces was in a different division. I didn't want to see this right now. I want to see the championship. I want them to be in the championship. So whoever went out of this gonna win the championship. I want to see them in the championship. I thought they was in a different division. So what happened? Why they playing each other right now?
You surprised me too. You're right.
Yeah, I because when they played the first time, about a year ago, whatever, they was playing for the championship. So now they playing to move on. Did it went to another division, or did they in the same division? Maybe Jamal, you can. I will get.
They might not have divisions.
Huh?
They might not have divisions.
Well, right, but we didn't want to see that right now. So basically, it's like, hey, the winner out of this here gonna play either the Kinetic Suns probably gonna win that division. So it's gonna be Kinetic Sun and the New York Liberty, and I think New York could take it. But I didn't want to see this matchup right now. But 2.9 million views, man. Here we come endorsements. Man. I'm proud of them, and it's about time. About time, y'all. It's about time to get these girls their justice. About time.
Okay. Here come West Savannah. Here come West Savannah. That's why Coach Tisha and Coach Fritz is not here. Here come West Savannah. Here come West Savannah Tompkins High School.
Yes!
The one in the blue shirt, that was DL. That is DL. DL Mathis from Tompkins High School. That is Tompkins High School. That is West Savannah. And you know that's West Savannah because they eating red rice and fried and chicken. Chicken and red rice. So you know that's West Savannah. That's Tompkins High School. Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts about the memories we brought up from the past? So like I tell you, we go back and forth in the past, and your boy DL never got anything to eat. I'll tell you the end of the story. I ain't gonna let y'all see the whole video. He actually snatched the plate and run the plate. But go ahead.
Really? Really, Jamal? Really? You know you was my ninja, but really, Jamal, what kind of sport that is? What this got to do with anything? He got red peas and hot sausage and Gatorade baller. And the word is coming out my mouth is not affiliated with Ebony Sports Reporter. You got a little Pee-wee with that big ass head. I mean, come on. What this got to do? What this got to do with sports, man? Hey, wait, please make it make sense. Please talk to me. I'm waiting.
Coach Julius Hall.
Well, that was more of a
It's
sport.
West Savannah. It's Tompkins.
That was more of a sport than that stuff he did earlier in the show. Because you had to throw the thing. It's a sport because you had to throw the ring on there in order to eat. So if you didn't make it on there, you didn't ring it, you couldn't eat. And the other guy could just sit there and keep eating. So it was more of a sport. I understood that better. They had more sports value than the other one. But the dude did have a big old head.
Damn.
And then they always eat up the same fault.
I know it. Hey, they must be got. He must be had that Shannon Sharp pill. It went. I'm sorry. Y'all forgive me. But blood pressure. I'm sorry. Oh, that head was in a sports within itself.
I don't know. They need a helmet for him.
Boy, I sure want to see his mama. Boy, I bet she's stretched out. Oh, another show. It's another show. I'm sorry.
We're going to move on. That's another show. We'll do this right here.
And then he gets a little bit of help there by the official. Watch Roman Hemby. Bing, bing, puts his foot in the ground, and you see 72 there at the bottom of your screen, at the top of your screen, excuse me. That's the freshman, Therese Davis. We highlighted they replaced Heron there.
Need to see that again?
Yeah, let's see that again.
All right.
See that again.
And then he gets a little bit of help there by the official. Watch Roman Hemby. Bing, bing, puts his foot in the ground, and you see 72 there at the bottom of your screen, at the top of your screen, excuse me. That's the freshman, Therese Davis. We highlighted they replaced Heron there.
Referee block. How would you feel about that, Razor?
Hey, to be honest, I don't think it was the referee's fault. I think my man, he had his head down. He ran into the referee. His head was looking at the ground. He ran into the referee. And so I don't think if the referee blocked him, I think he didn't know where he was going. And then the way that boy came to that hole and that tackle, he wouldn't have caught him anyway. Trust me. He went through there like a damn truck. So it wasn't the ref fault. He need to hold his head up. Maybe if he had that damn head like the other guy, he would have got him.
All right.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Coach Julius Hall.
Well, the ref is part of the game. And I mean, he's not supposed to be biased or anything and throw a block like he did. It was a clean block. You know what? But I thought when you put that up, I thought you were doing some hating. And I thought you had that thing that they were talking about the Chiefs, where the refs are just cheating for the Chiefs.
Oh. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was the Chiefs.
Yeah. I was going to call you the biggest hater. But listen, sometimes if you're out of place, you're going to run into the referee. They got to be on the field so they can see all the hole and all the pass interferences and everything, you know. So, hey, you're out of place, you're going to run into the referee.
Okay. And so since you said some of this right here, we're going to say keep on trucking, keep on trucking. Let me show you how to keep on trucking. And this is Ronald Wilson and Bernard Brown.
Goff protected, another completion, another short one, and bouncing off the tackle is Montgomery. What a catch and run! Still going. Just a thing of beauty and strength by David Montgomery.
Ooh, damn.
Keep on trucking. Coach Julius Hall.
Well, I watched that game, and I saw that, and I just said, this little guy is just amazing. Detroit couldn't do no wrong. They cost me $900. On extra, they did, because I had Buffalo plus 15. I mean plus 12, and they lost 35-10. They're just sorry. And I mean, I could have won 900. I didn't lose but 25. Okay, so yeah.
You clear that up for
me. Yeah, let me clear it up.
Clear that up.
The statements made by Coach Julius Hall are the statements of Coach Julius Hall. If you have a gambling problem, then we say contact Gambling Anonymous with regards to that. So, Ebony Sports Reporters, we do not engage in and advocate you all to gamble and to lose $900. So, again, we will censor him with regards to that. Coach Bernard Brown.
Didn't lose $900.
Oof. Man, I'm glad you cleared that up, man, bro. Trust me, because he wouldn't be able to come to the Falcon game on Thursday. I appreciate it.
Correct.
Miss Hall, definitely he won't be coming. Man, you see how he hit that? Damn. Man, he hit him so hard like he was in a car. You know. I feel embarrassed for him, man. But when it comes to Ronald Wilson and me, Ronald was running, and I just happened to hit him, pick him up, throw him across the fence. They called 911, and all hell broke out at that game in Garden City. So I want to clear that up because Jenkins Ward never won anything in Savannah. Only thing Jenkins Ward ever won was voting for Van Johnson for the mayor of Savannah. Oh, I'm sorry. Another story, Joe.
That's another show. That's
another show. At a moment. Come on, Bernard.
We don't get into the politics.
Bernard.
We don't get into political politics on Ebony Sports Reporters unless it's sports. Unless it's sports politics. So we're gonna do this because I was sent this by someone. And this person also said, this is Coach Bernard Brown, number six. Look at number 6.
I just need some space. I just need some.
And that was a girl.
I know it. Hey.
Javon's just getting you tonight.
It was sent to me. They said number 6 is Coach Bernard Brown.
They said you couldn't see him cry because it was raining.
Man, hey, you know I ain't gonna hit no girl. You know I ain't gonna hit no girl, man. I was busy looking at her feet, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Man, why you messing with me, man? Come on, bro. Now you done gave me a wake-up call. What did the doctor say, Javon? Javon, tell me what the doctor say.
Curse them out subtly and smoothly.
Right. I'm gonna cuss your ass out hard. Go ahead, Juju.
I'm good. We got one more.
Coach Julius Hall.
I'm good. That one, Bernard.
No, it wasn't. Ain't no woman ever fake me out my damn shoe. Nah, never happened, never will, because I got honey juice.
All right. And this has been Ebony Sports Reporter with Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Julius Hall. And Coach Julius Hall, we say, please, when you leave out of here right now to go to the game, because we know you're going to be on that road headed up there, do not engage in the same type of behavior you did this past weekend, because we hope to catch you on Prime, on Amazon Prime this time. So again, safe trip up to Atlanta.
Tell the player, tell the fan, don't get disrespectful.
Man. Oh, I can't believe it's over?
What?
The show's over?
You don't see that clock ticking in
we have to shut down.
You don't see that clock still ticking, ain't
Dude, you know I always have a hard time with the clock. Okay. Yeah. Damn. We just getting started.
So we'll see y'all next week. But check out all the shows on Our Black Media.
All right. See y'all.
Much love.
I like that.